Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we checked out the bestiary to look at all the descriptions of the various foes that we faced so far in the game. We've also got a very nice bonus to our mechanics thanks to the Artificer's Hall. So, with the Warden's Lodge being built,
Certainly.
we're now going to make our way back down in to Od Nua. We're going to leave Sir Spunty here. Speaking of Sir Spunty, we actually want to go down to level 5 and then read up on the quest that Sir Spunty the Fourth is on, because the description for it is there as something you can read. It's just not very well marked. You have to click this little arrow here. In the Ixamiddle Plains, Zakine Lake is renowned for the beautiful flowers that grow along its banks for several weeks every spring. Local farmers harvest the flowers for a spring festival in all the nearby villages. In the past 3 years, 4 people have gone missing during the flower collections. No one has seen the abductions take place. Now, people in the area have reported hearing a high-pitched whistle from within the tall reeds. But the abductees are discovered days later on the shore of the lake. They appear to be happy and smiling, but unaware of the world around them. The blissful victims never recover from this state, most dying within a few weeks. The philosophers at the monastery near Zakine Lake have advised local rulers to seek outside help with the problem. And that's what Sir Spunty the Fourth is doing. Checking out that situation. As for the situation that is the 8th level, it's not going to take us that long to get there, which is good. Just a quick run round here, and then we're at level 6. I like the fact that this dungeon is designed in such a way that if you don't have access to the floor you want to get to via the grand staircase, it's still not difficult to reach your goal. Like, we're already on level 6 here. We're about to get to level 7. Just wind your way around here, and through this door, and you're pretty much there. And then, level 7, we just have to go round a corner, and the stairway to level 8 is before us. Now, hopefully on level 8 we'll be able to deal with all the traps, but something tells me not all of them will be able to be disarmed by Lirin, in part because we really shouldn't be here at level 6. But somehow, I keep managing to win fights, so I can do this, just not as smoothly as someone who is a higher level with a complete party. We will definitely be getting another party member soon enough. Okay, so,
Yes?
Lirin, can you disarm this?
Hope that helps.
Yes, you can! A concussive missile trap has been added to our inventory. Can you disarm this one? No, that one is higher than Mechanics 8.
Hey.
So we're going to have to sneak around this one. Sneak here,
I'm here.
and then move forward. I want to check out
Yes?
the area over here by the giant Ardra statue. And by check out, I mean sneak very carefully forward.
I'm here.
Go over that bridge. I hope there aren't any opponents there. Oh, who am I kidding? There are going to be opponents here. Thick copper veins run beneath the Ardra surface, providing a skeletal framework that protrudes like bone from rotting flesh. Ugh. Okay, here is a non-aggressive Darghoul. And another one. And another one. I'm gonna go backwards. Because that's inevitably going to end up being a fight, and I don't want Lirin to be surrounded by a bunch of Darghouls. That would be a disaster. You know what won't be a disaster? Taking care of the beetles up here. After I deal with these traps.
Hope that helps.
That one's gone. This one is not gone. What about this one?
Hope that helps.
That one is gone too. Okay. We've cleared out the opponents there.
Hey.
But not these beetles here. So let's go deal with them first. Beetles have not noticed us
Yes?
yet. Quite glad for
How
that.
may I help?
So, put you here.
If it makes
here.
you rest easier.
Then sneak forward a bit before. Ha-ha! Taking a shot. Backing up. Now there's 3 of them. That's not great, but
Hey. How may I
we
help?
could probably deal with these with just a few focused attacks. Archer beetles aren't the most devastating. Right. Do this so that you get extra
Following your lead.
bonuses when facing this one.
What?
I don't want you to do anything
Hey.
yet. We're only fighting one at a time right now, so you
Yes.
don't need to do anything there. Do that.
These ones are in for a
That.
whopping.
And this one's nearly down already,
Following
which is
your lead.
fantastic. You get a bit of bottleneck, the Archer beetles aren't that tough. Okay,
I'm here.
and you actually start shooting this one. Because this one's nearly down. And it's down. Excellent. So, beetle number 2, and we also have the ability to summon Distraction Worms, who are going to be less Distraction Worms and more just blast this Archer beetle at the back worms.
You're not getting through
Why
me.
not, eh?
You're not getting
Why
through
not?
me.
Oh, ow. Let's use this. See if we can knock this thing down. We can't. That is a shame, but there we go. Keep hitting. And pretty soon, this one will be down. Also, Biscuit is down, surprising no one.
Following your
And
lead.
now there's only
Hey.
one more beetle to go. Okay, you are moving there. I don't know why you're moving there. We actually managed to knock you
here.
down, which is fantastic. And... Oh, don't take out Kana. Please don't take
Hey.
out Kana. Let's rest here. Let's hit you here, and there we go. You have been bested.
I'm here.
Now, we'll grab all this. We'll grab this. What was here that made doing this worth it?
Not a sound.
Let's find out. If we sneak forward, there is... Oh, is that the grand staircase? That is the grand staircase. Okay. That is a fantastic... Oh, that actually brings everybody over when you do that. That is a fantastic find. So now we can go straight up to Od Nua, and then all the way back down.
I'm here.
With that done, the next place we need to go is over here, and I do not like this, because this means dealing with this encounter. This encounter's not going to be great.
Hey.
But
Following your lead.
if we employ the same rough tactic,
How may I help?
it
I'm
should
here.
hopefully go a bit better. Hopefully.
I'm here.
Okay.
Certainly.
Stealth Lirin. I see a skeletal wizard. I see a skeletal ranger. I see a vampire. There's probably much more.
Hey.
I need this active now. I also need you here
Aye?
and you here because I'm
Following
actually
your
tempted
lead.
to start this fight
How may I help?
with a fireball. That
How may I
said,
help?
starting with a fireball, or maybe just having a
I'm here.
fireball immediately as soon as things
How may I
begin.
help?
I'm here.
Okay, let's have you move forward.
Stand together.
Fire. First
may
thing
I
you're
help?
doing, fireball right here.
Yes.
Run back.
What?
Immediately get a buff for everyone. Okay, wizard is down. Back up. Okay, that's fine. Now, we need... what else do we need? Create this zone of shelter, which provides buffs for everyone. I'll go back.
Following your lead.
We need next to deal with all of you. That's more fire, which will help deal with the ghouls. So you're going to be doing lots of blocking.
Yes?
Next thing we need to do is maybe a third fireball, honestly.
Following
Third
your
fireball
lead.
might be nice. So,
Yes.
focus on the ghoul. Ghoul needs to perish. We then need to have some damage dealt to the vampire, maybe? Yes, but with this. Okay, loads of fireballs, that's a ghoul taken care of, so now there's only one ghoul left.
Yes.
Next, we do this. Then we do this. Okay, all the ghouls are down. Now we just have a vampire, a dark ghoul, and a skeletal ranger. So you focus on that, you focus here. I need you to then do this like that.
I'm here.
I need you to... I didn't actually use this. Use this here. Use that there. You are currently stuck. This is absolutely fantastic.
Following your lead.
Using the
Yes.
terrain to my advantage. You start dealing with the skeletal ranger. You start dealing with that skeletal ranger. I need you, meanwhile, to start blasting the vampire with this.
Following your lead.
You just keep shooting.
Hey.
This. Ranger's nearly... Ranger is down. Excellent. Now we use this on the vampire. And we then use this here. Aha! Focus down that vampire. The vampire's actually nearly gone. Have I been incredibly lucky? Don't know. What I do know is that now you're being targeted. This is a problem. Knock down here. If you can. You probably can't. But considering how little health the vampire has left, actually we could now do this. Make an aura of fear that you can then use to deal with this. Still going, that's fine.
Hey.
Get another knockdown in if you can. Can you get a knockdown in? The answer is you have been charmed. This is fine. The vampire is
Yes.
still here. Won't be here for much longer with a magic missiles. Still here after a magic missiles. Right. Fair enough. You can do this to stay healthy, and guess what? You are going to stay healthy because
Hey.
vampire is down. Now, it is just you. It's just you. We can switch to the bow. You can knock down here. And there we go.
Hey.
Victory was attained. Fantastic.
Of course.
And that was very tricky. That was incredibly tricky. And just like that, we can move forward. Very... Hello, trap! Very carefully. So we got some minor loot from the...
Hey.
Oh! Oh, skeletal rogues!
Hey.
Hello! How you doing? Little unfortunate, but
Yes.
not the worst.
Hey.
The fun thing is they're not actually
Yes.
going for Lyrim.
Yes.
They really should be. Either way, them. Holy Radiance.
How may I help?
Do this. This one should be over incredibly quickly because they are just rogues, and the skeletal ones are
I'm here.
not very hardy. Okay. With that excitement taken care of, I think it was because I looted this, and with good reason, because
be
that is
glad to.
incredibly valuable loot, we can explore. And find something we can't disarm. That is bad. What do we have here? We have another dangerous encounter that I think is connected to that room with that door. Yeah, we're not dealing with that right now. We are not dealing with that right now. Instead, we're going to head back up to the very top where we will then rest. I don't know why I'm going that way. I should be going this way. To get dexterity instead of mechanical. I think high dexterity is going to really help out against that fight. Then again, it might not. But hey, why not take advantage of running straight up to Od Nua like this and resting to regain all of our stuff for free. So, rest up. Plus 3 dexterity.
I'm here.
We then head back down. Back to level 8. And we make preparations to fight that fight. Will it be an easy fight? Absolutely not. We got very lucky with the
I'd be glad
fight
to.
there against those foes in that corridor because they got stuck. Also, those fireballs helped out a lot, but can't rely on that forever. Maybe I'll have to use some of my other resources. I do have traps. Traps might help out. But that will be for next time, folks, for when we come back. Continuing to push forward into this area, the 8th floor of Od Nua, despite the fact that we're clearly outmatched. But are we outmatched if we win? That is the question. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.